We're so excited about the Venetian show. When we opened there recently, one of the things we really took a lot of time and care is on the sound of the show.
We spend a lot of time on the acoustical design of the theater.
You can't say enough about the ensemble that has developed in Vegas.
The show live sounds great, the equipment it's all coming through sounds great.
We've had this band that's so smoking, and we just were sitting in our seats. We just looked at each other and said, we got to record this.
It's so much about the live experience. When you listen to it, you can hardly believe they're doing that in real time because they're so tight and they have such a great groove going.
A live recording has the energy of the live moment. You can hear the excitement level that's happening in real time, and you can feel the interaction and sense the musicianship.
There's a lot of different combinations of the band playing to the action of the Blue Man, the Blue Man playing with the band, the audience actually having an influence on exactly how the music is going to happen, because on this album there are songs going on while the Blue Man is in the audience.
There's certain parts where in the middle of a song you hear a laugh and you don't necessarily know what it was. It makes you curious and gives a sense of, you know, what kind of multifaceted experience might be in store for you if you come to the show.
There are a lot of different types of songs on this recording. PVC4 has a very unique element to it. It starts with just the Blue Men playing the pipes, very soft, very beautiful, very simple. And over the course of the song, it sort of unfolds, and the band comes in one instrument at a time. And then the whole thing builds to this spine-tingling crescendo. It's sounding better than it ever has. It comes through on this recording.
You have a song like Drumbone. It kind of has a fun trajectory to it. It takes three guys, and you can really still only play like 3 or 4 notes with it. It's incredibly hard, and that's what's fun about it. And the Blue Men have to figure out, you know, work it out together, you know, what the plan's going to be. So it's a way of having theater and music, you know, be happening at the same time.
The highest energy song is probably the highest energy part of the show as well. It's called Klein Video. Everyone on stage, all 10 musicians are playing together. The drum parts are really hard to do. They're big drums and big sticks. I know as a Blue Man, when you finish that piece, you feel like you've given almost everything you have. You're exhausted. I think all of that intensity and that energy, it really comes across in the recording. You know, one thing we're always trying to do is find ways that music and percussion and rhythm are visual. And I think Rods and Cones is probably the most unified vision of that. It's literally about how your eyes work.
Each of your eyes has over 3 million photoreceptors called rods and cones. These receptors convert light into electrochemical signals that travel through the optic nerve and into the brain.
the whole stage basically becomes the inside of a human brain.
Signals trigger the neurological process scientists call the Hello-X Shiznit that happens inside your bristle.
And that's percussive because it's about how your rods and cones are firing in a rhythmic fashion.
This phenomenon, known as persistence of vision, is the unique physiological quirk that makes the illusion of animation possible. The dark spaces between each still frame of animation literally sneak by while your eyes are not looking.
What's really truly mind-boggling for people when they're at the show is to see a three-dimensional object start to animate in front of your eyes.
That particular part always kind of blows me away.
You know, the Blue Man looks a little strange at first, and when the people get to know the Blue Man throughout the evening, there's something exciting that can happen. A lot of people don't know that there's so much more to Blue Man Group than just the three characters.
They may know of Blue Man from like the Intel spots or maybe a single Tonight Show appearance. People may not know that there's this whole other Blue Man world. I would love for people who haven't seen the show to check it out because the music is so big and so exciting and entertaining. I think that'll tell people that there's a much larger thing going on here.
I think for people who are already fans of Blue Man, they'll be very excited by this recording because we just moved to the Venetian. We just revamped the entire show and really amped up, and if you like it, then you're going to have to see the show.
What we've always wanted to do is have an experience where people say, hey, I kind of have my mind blown. You know, you kind of rocked my world, and that's what the whole show is designed to do. By the end, the audience is like, you know, take me away, Blue Man. I'm ready to go wherever you want to go.